Walz Rantz. Chillin'. Game time. Chillin'. Walz Rantz. Game time. Chillin'.
What's up? Walz Rantz, game time, chillin'. Shout out to my girls upstairs. Rizzle and E-Money chillin'. So, it's been a lot going on in life. A lot going on. And it's just like, wisdom gained, wisdom lost, it seems. And shit just hitting you in all different directions, just trying to understand the world you're living in. I had a few things happen to me this last week. It just makes me just not to question mankind. I have a pretty negative opinion on people, it seems. And it's funny, when I talk about people in general, I do sound like an asshole. I do sound like I got this negative view about the world, but I'm not a negative person. I have a lot of positivity in how I see my world and how I try to envision my world and how I try to live my world. Now, of course, that gets skewed when you are pointing out all the bullshit, and it's tough to kind of maintain that positivity when there's so much bullshit around you. So I'll tell you a couple different stories. One just happened actually today. It was weird to me. You spend your time, you think your world, being truthful, being honest, being passionate, being enthusiastic, whatever you think your traits are. I found those are some of my traits that I like about myself, but you kind of got to watch where, and one of the big ones is being trusting. You know, and I found some stuff about I don't want to go too far into details, but just my image, people just take, sometimes there's people who, I had this girl, I told her something, I was very honest with her about something, and she didn't like it. Okay, so it came up a few months later, she was with some friends of mine, and she was talking some shit about me. One of the friends was my friend, and she ended up telling me about it, and it was just unfounded stuff. It was nonsense, but she had no problem just running her mouth about me because she was mad about what I said to her. And it's like, okay, it's just like, I thought me and that girl were friends so I could be honest with them. You're not going to hurt your feelings by being honest. And it's just like going around just hurting my reputation. It's funny to me. I was like, I get credit, as we all do in life. We get praise for whatever qualities are good in us, people who like us, people who respect us. But for some reason, it's that idiot who says something about you to people who don't even matter, that's the one that makes you think the most. And I'm just like, wow, I'm like, how is this bothering me so much? Because I've gotten those other people in my office or other friends or whoever have given me the positive reinforcement I need to know that I'm doing some of the right things. And then something like that comes along, I'm just like, what? You gotta watch who you trust, and I'm finding that out so much these days. I just, because I'm trustworthy, I just expect others to be that way. Especially if you say to someone, well, let's make sure this is between me and you. If you force somebody into that verbal contract, let's make sure it's between me and you. Even if you're a dick, I've made it a point to say, let's make sure it's between me and you. And then I hear that this stuff's been spewed around. And you gotta it's one of the things I would have to say, now that I'm older, now that I'm a grown man, one of the traits I find, being an honest man, being someone who just says what they feel is not the right way to do it. And not saying don't be honest, but you have to be very, very careful about A, who you tell this stuff to, and B, what kind of stuff you disclose. And it's tough for me to say it because a lot of that stuff comes natural to me. I just want to be what I am. I just want to say what I feel. And you find as you get older, you just have to you have to put a lot of restrictions around that stuff to maintain your relationships, to maintain respect in some ways, because some of these honest things you say, people will not respect you because they don't see how you look at things. They don't see how you look at things, and that's one of the things, and I've learned that too. I see the world how I see the world. We all have our own views, and we have to respect each other's, but I get frustrated when I can't explain things to somebody. They just don't want to see where I'm coming from. And it's not like I'm trying to paint this crazy justification. I'm painting my picture, how I actually see things. And people just, they don't understand. It's frustrating because they're going to look down on me. They're going to look down on me because they don't like my view. They don't see it. But to me, that's my truth. That's my truth. How can you tell me your truth is more important than my truth? Obviously, you're allowed to perceive me how you want to perceive me, but don't make it about your bias is more important than my bias. So it's that kind of stuff. And another guy he was just, and I don't want to go too far into it because I spent a while again dealing with this crap. And the guy he's supposed to be in a network group with me and try to help me out and look it out for each other. And then this guy just like told me stuff and said this kind of stuff and told me where to do things and kept leading me on. And it's funny, he was trying to find someone that was not a guy who like says he'll call and doesn't call, was not someone who says he'll do stuff and doesn't do it. He was telling me that's what he's looking for, so that's why he sought me out. And then he became that kind of person. And then he lied to me. And then our relationship was fizzled already within 2 weeks. And I'm like, wow, what the hell is going on? Like, is there no honor? Is there no honor? And you look around and you try to be a positive person, like I said to start this thing. And there's shit like that happen all the time. People, all they care about is their money. All they care about is their own fun in a conversation to gossip about bullshit. All they care about is just being right instead of being understanding of other people's opinions. And I'm the first to tell you what I think about a situation. So I'm not sitting here going, oh, I don't talk and I don't make big loud noise about how I feel about stuff. But I'm not going to sit there and tell you you're completely wrong in how you view something. I'm going to try my best to understand it. And that's the kind of shit that just happens all the time. And this, I'm up and I'm old and I'm 33 now and I'm looking around and all these things that hold dear to me, these traits of human beings, reliable in what they say and honoring what they are just fizzled away. They're gone. And what it does do though is those people I find that I can trust, I will care about them more. But the problem is, can you trust them as much as you think? Because everyone else seems to be crumbling the view you have of mankind around you. And so I stepped back for a second and realized you have to let go. You have to accept that this is what it is. You have to accept that people are going to be that way. You have to accept that people aren't going to do what they say they're going to do. They just talk. Words just come out of their mouth. Words just come out of their mouth, and it's just to get to the next conversation, just to get out of this conversation. And I'm the one who sits there and stresses about it for a week while they just go on with their life. So where's the wisdom? It's not with me because I'm the one that it's bothering so much. But the wisdom can't be with these idiots who have no honor and have no backbone and have no genuine sincerity in the people they are. They just want to make sure that they handle their own insecurities whatever way they do. So I'm not going to give them credit. I'm fine with how I am. I'm fine with my outlook. But I know for a fact it's going to take some time for me to learn about getting over things and letting go of the stuff because you hold on. You don't want people, like I get so into, I want people to know what I'm thinking so bad, and I just don't understand certain things that it frustrates me. But it's not the right way to do it. And I'm learning that now, and this week has been a really kick in the face for me to realize that I hear something, you just gotta take the lesson and go. Like Russell Peters says, take it and go. That's what I gotta do. So, Walz Rantz, everybody stay G, kill it. Let's go.